Hello, we're back at PilatesJ, and this video we're going to be focusing on feet and ankles. So let's come to the wall to make a start and just take some very simple rises to feel into how our feet are feeling. So just to rise up and lower, flexing through our toes and just feeling how are our feet feeling. Beautiful. We're going to, while we're at the wall, we're going to go into a calf stretch. So bringing one set of toes to the wall and our knees come over the second and third toes. Take our other leg back. And now imagining four headlights from our shoulders and our hips, staying nice and square to the wall. We just want to feel that lovely stretch as our heel makes its way towards the ground. Beautiful. And then we can come up and we can bend this knee, this back knee slightly, and just come into a little bit of the deeper calf muscles. Beautiful. And now we'll swap legs, bringing the other toes to the wall, taking this leg back, keeping our knee over the second and third toe, headlights, and a nice stretch through that calf at the back. Come up and soften this knee, and that will take us into the deeper calf muscles. Beautiful. Let's do that each side again. So, knee to wall, toes, knee, line up, alignment of the leg over the toes, the torso to the wall, and now we've got a lovely stretch there. Bend this back knee, stretch again. Beautiful. So we need some nice length in our calf muscles for our ankles to be able to move well. Here comes this side again. Lovely stretch down through there. Beautiful. Bend the knee. And this way. Lovely. And while we're at the wall, we're going to take a standing quad stretch. Now for some people, to close in on the knee hurts, and so we want to still get our quad stretch, and we can use a Theraband. So if you use a band around your ankle, and then keep your knee joint more open, still lift up through the pubic bone, drop down through your knee, you will still have a quad stretch there. And that's very important to keep length in those muscles for a compromised knee. Now, if your knees are okay, then what we do is just hold our ankle here and take a quad stretch that way. Beautiful. Some nice breaths. So a lot of sitting brings us to shortened quads. So that's what we want to overcome. Now we're going to the other leg. And you can spend a little bit of time here. Keep that standing knee softer, just a little bit of softness in that knee. As we lift up through the pubic bone, drop down through the knee, we'll feel those quads really lengthen. Beautiful. Okay, so we're now going to work with some balls for our feet. This is a Franklin ball, and it's a little bit softer ball. So we can use that larger, softer ball to work through our feet. So we just want to press into the ball, and it's like a massage under the sole of our foot. And draw that back. We have so many bones and muscles in our feet, and we want to really wake them all up. So it's nice to think of our feet having flexibility as well. sometimes when they're locked inside shoes all the time, they lose their ability to move in different orientations. So there we go, and as we press in, we're really broadening our foot, and then as we come under our toes, we can lift our toes, spread them and wrap them around the ball and find more flexibility through our toes. Okay, let's do the other foot. So my heel is making contact with the ground at first as I find the ball and just wrap around there, and then press into the ball as you allow that ball to lengthen all the muscles. And then if we pause and spread our toes and press into the ball, we're getting nice breadth across our foot as well. Beautiful. So we're working with our fascia here. So a nice softer ball works through the fascia. If you are suffering any fasciitis, you might want to use that softer, bigger ball. You can also use a smaller, spiky ball, and this one will get right in amongst all the bones, tendons, and it'll be a little tougher on your fascia. So just choose between the balls that suit your feet and how they're doing at the moment. So there's fascia all underneath our feet, and there's an extra piece onto the side of the foot in front of the fourth and fifth toe. So when you're thinking about working the fascia, remember that lateral side as well. There we go. So you can really feel that you're getting right into shift bones inside your feet when you use this little spiky ball. So now to the other side. Length all the way along. And really getting amongst all the bones, letting them move and shift. Lovely. So having worked with the balls, just take yourself into standing on the floor now and see if there's more aliveness in your feet, because that carries up through the other joints, through your ankle joints, your knee joints, and up into your hip joints. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to use the Theraband now in a long sit position to work with our ankles. So the Theraband's going to be long. We lay it long, pop our foot inside it. That's it. And what's going to be happening to your toes inside the Theraband is what I'll demonstrate with this foot so that you can see a little more clearly. So we're going to scrunch our toes and then lengthen through the ankle, and then keep the lengthened ankle while you unscrunch and spread the toes, and then draw that back up. So we've got a scrunch, a lengthen, an unscrunch, and come up. And then we reverse that as well later. So that's what's going to be happening inside the Theraband. So here comes our scrunch, lengthen, unscrunch, and up. And this is quite a strong Theraband. Scrunch, unscrunch, and up. Scrunch, lengthen, unscrunch, up. Beautiful. Now when we reverse, we go to the lengthening before we scrunch. Now we scrunch, and then we draw up the scrunched toes and release. So lengthen, scrunch, draw up, release, lengthen, scrunch, draw up, release. Beautiful. And let's do the other foot. So this foot comes out, this one comes in, and the same thing is happening on the other foot inside the Theraband. So we've got a scrunch, lengthen, unscrunch, up, scrunch, lengthen, unscrunch, up, scrunch, lengthen, unscrunch, up. And then we're going to lengthen, scrunch, draw the scrunch toes up and release. Lengthen the ankle, scrunch the toes, draw the scrunch toes up and release. Beautiful. And now we double the band over because we're wanting to get a sideways movement from our feet. So we're wanting to encourage the foot to evert and invert. That's it. Moving out and moving in. So we're going to do that with the band. So now I've doubled the band, so it's extra strong. And we're going to use the band to guide our foot in that way. So taking it outwards and inwards. Outwards and inwards. Beautiful. So that might be a very small movement in your foot at first, and that's okay. Just encouraging more flexibility through our feet. Lovely. So now to the other foot. Pull on the outer side of the band to encourage the foot to turn out, and the inside to encourage the foot to turn in. That's it. And from here, we're going to go back to the wall and do some more work with our feet at the wall. So, just back at the wall, and let's see how we feel now. With our feet in parallel, we're just going to go back to those risers and allow your toes to spread. Feel the floor underneath all 10 toes and lower. And as we rise and lower, we want the distance between the ankle bones to stay the same. So we don't want to let our foot flip out like that. So you might imagine a magnetic force between your ankle bones. Beautiful. So imagine that, keeping the ankle bones in alignment, and then allow all the toes to spread onto the floor. Beautiful. We're going to add a soft little knee bend, a little plie, and we're only going to bend so far as our knees can take that movement. So if that compromises your knees, only bend a little bit, and know that over time you'll be able to bend further. So you might just go to there because you might think, oh, I can feel my knees. Come back up and lower. And if that's all that's comfortable at the moment, just do that. Beautiful. But if you can go further, then just drop down to whatever is comfortable for you. Look, seeking to keep our torso nice and upright. Beautiful. So that's in a parallel position. You'll feel your glutes come on. We want to work with our deep core muscles. Beautiful. We can also bring our heels together and do the same thing in a little small V position. And now we're going to feel the zip up of the inside leg. So really strengthening that whole zip up through the inner legs. And lower. So up we come. Toes are spread. We're feeling strong right up through our legs from our feet and toes. Beautiful. So now we can add a little plie here. So the plie and then push the floor away, draw the legs back up together and lower. Your plie might be tiny, it might be just that. Beautiful. are at. That's it. Push the floor away. And go back down. Last one. And now, just to loosen off through everywhere, let's just come back to parallel and just do a little prance. So as we prance, we don't want to drop into our hips from side to side. We're seeking to keep our torso upright. And we're just going to prance through our feet and just enjoy that nice flexibility through there. Beautiful. Now the last work that we're going to do on our feet is at the wall. So we're going to bring our mat over to the wall, and this one's called Caterpillar. So we're going to be down the wall with our feet at the wall here. So we're going to lift our heels and come up onto our toes at the wall, like that. Then we're going to scrunch into our feet, drop our heels to the wall, and then lengthen our whole foot back out. So lift the heels, scrunch, find the wall, and lengthen. So up we come with a couple more that take us up the wall. And then we're going to come back down the wall, which means we're going to lift our toes off the wall, scrunch, let our toes find the wall, and lengthen back down. So toes leave the wall, the foot scrunches, toes find the wall, and then we lengthen. And you can see that we're like a caterpillar coming back down the wall. So sometimes working with our feet in this way brings on little cramps, and that could be an indication that some extra magnesium could be good and helpful. So going back up the wall, we lift the heels, scrunch and up, lift the heels, scrunch and up, heels, scrunch and up. Coming down the wall, we lift the toes, scrunch and down. Toes, scrunch and down. Toes, scrunch and down. Beautiful. And since we're here at the wall, let's complete this little series with some pelvic curl to bridge, because that's such a lovely thing to do at the wall. So we've got nice contact under our feet with the wall. We're going to breathe in, curl our pubic bone, and then feel ourselves lengthening, peeling our spine off the floor, bone by bone by bone. Take a breath in and drop back down bone by bone as we lower back down to the floor. Beautiful. And when we get there, we just want to soften into our hips to allow our pelvis to return to its relaxed, neutral space, and then repeat that. This time, we're just going to extend the foot up the wall and take a nice hamstring stretch. So just take your leg to wherever you feel a nice stretch through your hamstring. Beautiful. And that'll balance out the stretches we did with the quads before. Beautiful. And then bring that bridge down. Other side. And now, if we wriggle ourselves right in with our bottom to the wall, and allow our legs to come off the wall, and just softly flex through your toes. And now just notice how you're feeling. You can stay here a while. It's a lovely place, a lovely resting position. Thank you for watching.